hey, let's continue playing Dicey Dungeons. I don't remember where we left off on the bonus rounds, but let's go bonus round robot, hard mode, and just go from there. And I'll make a list of where we are as far as, 100% progression goes, because I got no freaking idea. I don't remember. We have to go hard mode if we're going hard mode, so let's go hard mode. Let's go for the chest initially. But hey, yeah, Dicey Dungeons. It's been a little while since we played it, but it's still a fun game, and, people still want to watch it. I'll still keep playing it. I got no problem with that. 6 damage turn 1. I mean, we can basically only do... Well, no, we can do more damage than that with the Plasma Blaster, up to 5. Give me anything. There you go. Nice! Well, hello there, Grim789. You defeat dead cells? Unless you defeated 5-cell mode, you haven't. Which means I haven't beat it either, because I have not beaten the 5-cell mode. Not even close. Good God. But, congrats. It's a fun game. Keep playing it. It gets better. Well, we can keep rolling. I'm fine with that. Maybe... Dude, honestly, teleport is okay there. Although it's... Oh no, this is... I gotta remember, this is not alternate rule set, this is normal rule set. But yeah, that was a fine turn. Until we get something like a Buster Sword, we are going to have a hard time doing damage consistently, especially if we overroll. And I think the next upgrade is when we can get Buster Sword. One of your dice is blinded at the start of every turn. It's not that bad. You can roughly know what you rolled, and if we can dump it into ray gun, we know it's a 3, 4, 5, or 6. And if not, we can dump it into leather armor. If not, we can dump it into plasma blaster, and we know it's a 2. So we can kind of know what we roll. Kinda. We'll go for it. Yeah, exactly. In Dead Cells, you just add boss cells and get annoyed by all the invisible enemies and projectile enemies that get added to the game. Frustrating. That's like a 2. So we know it's a 2. I'll put that here. Then we rolled a 3. So we're at 5. We're at 8. We might as well bank the 2 then. And we busted. Okay, I mean, being blinded did not affect our turn at all. Which is ideal. This is like a 4, 5, 6 potentially. We could just auto roll immediately. This sucks, but by auto rolling immediately, we can just guarantee ourselves use out of the dice instead of just trying to go for the jackpot without auto rolling. And I'm okay doing that because I feel like we're probably not gonna die, although I mean it's never a guarantee. All these enemies are upgraded after all. Sword hilt needs a 1. Does a lot of damage. Bump blade. Does a damage get you a new dice, value +1. Spanner combines dice. I don't love these, but I will buy the sword hilt just so that if we do roll a 1, we have something to do with it. 1s and 2s are not that good. 1s can be used in leather armor, but a 2 is like the worst value for plasma blaster, and sword hilt just doing a lot of damage I think makes it a pretty good get. We can also put our first die into it and we're happy with it. So like, roll, it's not a 1, it's a 3. It's a 1, so now we are at 4 of 11, 7 out of 11. We busted, but that's okay, we did a lot of damage. I think sword hilt is actually pretty good. And let's be honest, we needed more equipment, especially something that can do 7 damage. I will do it. It was a 1, which is great. That's 5 damage. So we're at 6 of 11. Good enough, and we get to keep the auto roll. Very good, very good. What? Stack Overflow, 12, do 9 damage, immune to errors. It's basically a Buster Sword, so I'm gonna take it. I don't like Ultimate Weapon. I don't like relying on the jackpot, but I will take it. It's very interesting though. Mechanical Arm, like usual. Bump Blade, don't need it. Let's go fight Dryad and see how this works. Very interesting. So you just dump your dice into it if you don't like what you have. Okay. Not a 1. It seemed like a pretty high roll, so I'm gonna go Plasma Blaster. It was a 5. 7 out of 11. Put that Mechanical Arm. Another 2. Put that in a Stack Overflow. Put that in a Stack Overflow. Auto roll. Freezing your dice makes a lot of sense. This is weird. This is very strange. I've never seen this equipment before. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to figure out how to handle it. So this is like a 3 or a 4. We'll dump that into Ray Gun. It was a 3. Another 3. So we're at 6 of 11. Wow. We were not at 6 of 11. We overrolled it a little bit. I don't like Stack Overflow, I'm realizing now. We can't get consistent damage out. We're gonna overkill the enemy on this turn potentially using the auto roll because we only need a 2 to do 9 damage. That's like a 6. It is a 6. Yeah, this doesn't seem that good. We should have actually rolled one more time to see if we hit the natural jackpot though. But maybe upgraded it's gonna be amazing. Like if we upgrade it and it's like a 9 instead of a 12, maybe that's okay. But you know, what I like about the regular Buster Sword is that you just put 1 dice into it. 1 dice does a lot for you. Both you and your enemies do 1 extra damage with each attack. If you go up against the snowman, this sucks, but you can do more damage as well, so I'll take it. There's no snowman. Wizard is not that bad. Keymaster sucks with this build, but you know, it is what it is. And we level up in 5, so we should definitely go for We should go for the Keymaster first, I think. Oh, but he does so much. We need to hit the upgrade. We have to hit the upgrade. But we need the health too. Man, this is very unfortunate. We're gonna go Wizard first. Wizard, Apple, Keymaster. We'll go from there. This is high roll. And a 4. A 5 and a 4. So we're at 9. Let's auto roll. Actually, we will roll double 1s. Put 1 here. Put 1 here. Put 1 here. Put 1 here. That was a good turn. Extra 1. Do 1 extra damage with each attack. Do 1 extra damage with each attack. Gotcha. We're gonna take 5 damage. Not a problem. It's a 2. Yeah, it's definitely a 2. And a 6 means we are currently at 8. If I dump everything into Stack Overflow, we're guaranteed to kill him. Because it literally does not matter what we roll. If we roll the jackpot, we'll have lethal, and if we roll over the jackpot, we'll bust, but we'll have Stack Overflow. So, interesting. Has Dicey always had music? There was an update a couple of weeks ago that added different music. There was like a bug in the game that prevented some music from playing, so new music is technically being played in the game. So we are basically fighting Keymaster with the same health that we had previously. That's okay. Low roll. It was a 1. 5. Currently at 6. Busted. That's okay. If you're gonna bust with the 6. So he actually did 5 damage per dice. That means that he could kill me next turn. Unless we heal. Extremely dangerous. I'll be honest, I'm just gonna do that immediately. Evading next attack means that he won't kill us though. So... this is a 1. He's dead anyways, but we could have evaded and then he would have done 0 damage. Because he only has 1 dice. If we evade, he's not getting the dice back from attacking us anyways. So, you know, that's a perfectly good auto roll. Maybe we could have tried to roll first, but I wanted to make sure that we had lethal, even if we couldn't kill him necessarily. Do 12 damage. Needs a 4 to do 4 plus 6 damage. Plasma Blaster can take a 6. Ray Gun does 4 damage. Mechanical Arm can take an odd. Leather Armor can take any dice. I really don't like the dice that we have here, actually, or the upgrade targets we have here, actually. Why don't we do this first? Change Jackpot abilities 2 uses this turn. We'll get more equipment and then upgrade it. More uses. Let's fight the sorceress and go to the shop, I guess. Maybe buy a new piece of equipment. I really don't like what we have. As far as our upgrade options go, that's definitely a 1. It's a 2. So we're at 5 of 13. We're at 10 of 13. This is a 3? I'll do that. Honestly, I think that the Reduce By is really good because she does a lot of rerolls. So it reduces our damage intake by a lot because of extra. That's gotta be a 1. It's a 2! It is a 2 this time. There's our 1. So we're at 3. 5. 10. So 2, 2, 5. We might as well dump this here, this here. I mean, what else were we gonna do? Try to kill her, which we can't do. Okay, good, good, good. Let's heal up. Go to the shop. We have 5 gold. We can buy 2 things. Like, fix... The thing is, like... I know that the jackpot build can be pretty good, but... it's too finicky to get to work. You have to wait longer to get the benefits out of using more jackpots, re-rolling your jackpots, guaranteeing the jackpots. You can't really use your dice for anything else, and if you don't get the jackpots, you're basically doing nothing on your turn. At least with Buster Sword, it's 1 equipment that gives you some value every single turn. I like the consistency of it. You know, if we're doing jackpot, it's like an all or nothing thing. You have to have every piece of equipment focused on giving you the jackpots for maximum benefit. I feel like what we want right now is just better equipment. And we can get some better equipment, can't we? Broke the music. I think I will possibly upgrade Short Circuit. Everything else is like meh. Short Circuit is a pretty good upgrade though, because then you don't have to worry about what you're rolling. But considering that we're likely to pick up the CPU heatsink thing, let's just go for Stack Overflow being upgraded. You know, it's maybe not something that we're playing every combat, but if we do play it, we're gonna be happy with it. All enemies get a rock. I hate it because we take extra damage, but it's something. And it might even be a rock plus, which is absolute trash. Wisp, Handyman, Aurora. Let's go Handyman, access all of the stuff. Rock is pretty brutal, but if the enemy doesn't do anything with their dice, it doesn't matter. So it could either kill us or be meaningless. I'm gonna say like a 3 or a 4. 1 is perfect. Probably a 3. So we're probably at like 7 of 13. 11 or 12 out of 13. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Good roll. In fact, really good roll. That was incredible. we killed him in 1 turn extremely easily. Okay. I like it. Fixed payout. We literally just had that on the last shop. No deal. All right, thanks for absolute nothing, Miss Shopkeeper, Mistress. Dun. Okay. I'm gonna say a 2. Definitely a 2. 5 means we're at 7. We should roll 1 more time. Hit the jackpot. Decent enough. Reduce damage or heal for 3. What do you do? You're gonna do a lot of damage, so damage reduction actually does seem nice. This is a 2. We can't put it in leather armor. I don't want to put a 5 there. We could roll 1 more dice, get mechanical arm and more offense. You know what? Yo! What a roll. More damage there. 12 damage. 5 damage. Good turn. Lucky turn. Excuse me? Alright, that was a 21 damage turn from the enemy. I hate it. Honestly. I want to try to avoid having to take any more damage. That was insane. We rolled 3 6s and a 4. Good God. Dragon's Tooth. There's an achievement to use this. Roll any 7 dice. We could make it functional, but we can't use it now because it takes too many dice to roll. But once we get CPU heatsink, we can maybe make it work. I would like to upgrade the CPU heatsink before I upgrade the Dragon's Tooth, but we'll see what happens. That's like a 4 or 5. It's a 3. So we're at 10. Sorry, we're at 10 here. We're at 3, we're at 8 now. We're at exactly 13, very interesting. Unexpected. I will roll 2 1s, because that's just like incredible value. Do that, do that, do this, do this. Could have put the 5s into Stack Overflow, may have been better long term, but that's okay. Dice being locked sucks, but only the first dice is locked, I think. As the robot. That's a high roll too. I think we're at like 12 actually. Well, I mean, speaking of 12, that was a great roll, but yeah, we took a lot of damage there. I don't think we're gonna die, but we have to kill Aurora on this turn, otherwise we will die. So this is a pretty good auto roll opportunity, I think. Five, 6, 7. I'm glad I didn't use it immediately though, because we had lethal, but sometimes I'm using it a little early. Oh well. We don't have the heatsink. CPU counter plus blank. Reduce CPU by half. This is effectively a heatsink, but it's much worse. You know, you put 10 into it, and if you rolled 10 to get there, that means it reduces your CPU count by 5, which is nice to get the Dragon's Tooth out there. I mean, we're not taking Concatenate, we're gonna take Cooling Fan, but I don't like it. We're gonna have to maybe upgrade it and see what it does when it's upgraded. Lose max health? Ugh. Better than anything else. It's a very scary run though, considering how dangerous it is right now. I want to hit the upgrade, but I also want to hit the apples. What would we upgrade right now? Dude, I don't know. We've got so much equipment we're not even using. Even short circuit. Do CPU counter by half. That's so bad, though. Dude, we have to make our way to those apples ASAP. But I also want the upgrade target. So we'll see what happens. Probably a 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's such a high roll. I'm gonna auto roll, just so I don't bust. Rolling ones is pretty good. The 8 damage is really good, but rolling 2 ones means I can use short circuit and I do 7 damage instead of 8. So it probably about evens out. There's damage. It didn't activate short. It literally said roll 2 ones. I feel cheated, game. What the heck? It also didn't count for mechanical arm either. Oh, F you, game. F you. F you, game. That was a 5. I feel like I got a little bit cheated, but it's still okay. We're gonna take a lot of damage here, though. That's 6, another 5. That's another 6. All right, we might die on the next turn, especially with the curse. Oh no, we're not cursed, we're blinded. I misread the icon. All right, it's a little lucky. And by a little lucky, I mean like incredibly lucky. So what do you think? If we say roll 1 more dice, you think it'll activate mechanical arm? I got no freaking idea. 4 damage. A 5 did enough. Let's heal. Mechanical arm. Very lucky. But we have so little health, and we have to kill 2 enemies to get to the apples. We're completely dead. What the? Oh, this is that good. Cooling fan takes 5 to reduce by half. Now this I like. In fact, we're gonna upgrade it, and you know what? Dump that. Put in the Dragon's Tooth. We've got Short Circuit, Sword Hilt, Mechanical Arm, Stack Overflow. We need Cooling Fan. Get rid of Sword Hilt. We're going maximum Cooling Fan build. I have no idea if this is going to work. I think technically you could go infinite, but it's very risky, but I think we need to roll big. Well, ideally not 6s, but I think we need to go big or go home. So let's give it a shot. Now, roll. What did we roll? It was a 5. So it reduced our CPU in half, which probably meant it reduced it by 2. So we're currently at a 3. It's not reusable! Oh, why did I think it was like permanently reusable? Of course it's not gonna work that way. Oh, I may have just screwed us. So we're at 6, and then we were at 5. So it probably reduced it by 3. Okay, I understand now. I understand. It did activate Short Circuit. We're probably still screwed, but we were screwed anyways. Oh, we are absolutely dead. Actually, the curse helped us substantially there. So, calculate. Low roll. 6. Probably at like 8 or 9. Let's reduce by half. Sword hilt. Auto roll. Man, Dragon's Tooth is just like impossible to get, isn't it? Weak to fire. That does 16. This does 6. This does 5. Okay. We're still alive. We're still kicking somehow. Dragon's Tooth. It's unusable. It's actually unusable. We're gonna get rid of it, and we're just gonna give us the I don't know, Plasma Blaster? Leather Armor if we get another 1 or something. Cooling Fan is useful for Mechanical Arm Short Circuit, but are we really getting that much damage out of it? Not really. I don't know. It doesn't matter, because we have 6 HP. And this guy can hit for 12 every turn, I think? Yep, on blank, on 2 dice, do 12. So we have to kill him on this turn. Or curse him. What the hell's going on? It's working. There's no point in healing. He can dump a 6 into rock, though. Maybe there is a point in healing. I think we gotta do damage. How are... We're still alive, somehow. Low roll. Low roll. Low roll. Mid roll. He's shocked. We're still going. We got hit by the curse. Okay, so he has enough dice to kill us. He only needs to put 2 into the two-handed sword. Why did we only take 4 damage? What? I actually have no idea what happened there. We took 4 damage? He does 12 on 2 dice. I'm shrugging. I have absolutely no idea how we lived through the first attack. Weird.